You, buddy. What up? Peter Puffer. Peter Puffer. TM, I miss you so much, brother. I'm glad that you're going, doing your thing. Dude, so we got a special viewer guest tonight. If you guys have been involved, natural selection. What up? Mr. Aaron Merritt, welcome back. I think I just don't say I ever miss you because you don't ever leave, which I'm grateful for. I don't want you to leave. TM went and left for like months. You know what I'm saying? I miss you, Kimball. I miss you, Kimball. Gordo. What's up, brother? So what kind of shoes were they? I'm gonna have to leave that up to you, brother. You gotta find that out. All right, so if you guys have been in the community for a while, you've been in the chord of the disc for a while, then there. Now I feel better about myself. I have a shitty short story I heard today. Lay it on me, man. Lay it on me. Be really focused, but free time is coming back. Hell yeah, dude. Love it. Free time is coming, whether we like it or not. And I don't know if that's a good thing. You know what I found a grip load of, man? I was going through, some of my stuff that I haven't taken out in a long time. And I found like a bunch of the Z-Max, the Hornady Zombie Max, which essentially is, I finally do, my friend. I do have admin ability in the Discord. But quick disclaimer, I don't run the Discord. I don't operate the Discord. It's not mine. I'm a user of it, and that's it. So anything that's said or done there is not my responsibility. I don't moderate it. But yes, I do. Thank you for asking. We're doing work at a state prison. And one of the sergeants who has a wife that works at the prison was cheated by his wife, who was an inmate. She lost her job, pension, and was charged. You weren't lying. That is a short story, and that was a sad story. And I think according to YouTube's guidelines, that's shocking content. So this video has now been demonetized. My cicada friend, he was, let's call it released. What's up, Sport Brand? He was released. I don't know if you saw in the video, I put down a napkin, like right there, because he was crawling. He was moving up my leg pretty quickly. I'm like, how did I not even realize that this little dude was like on my leg? And for those of you that are trying to guess when he comes in, did you eat your cicada and then retire to your pod? Yeah, it was delicious. Some barbecue sauce from Mickey D's, man. Some good old what is it? PG. What's propylene glycol barbecue sauce? No, so he was crawling like a mofo. So I laid down the napkin on my leg. He crawled up the napkin, and then I just brought it to the window, and I was like, just floofed him out there into the world. Dunk that bitch in sauce, bro. If we were reduced to eating cicadas, I would eat a 115 grain pill. I'll tell you that much. Actually, no, I would just find way better things to eat, and certain kinds of pork. You know, don't forget that robot sex. What? Another CEO got fired for bringing hookers into the prison. What? Vape juice, BBQ sauce. I know, like PG is literally like the main ingredient in vape juice. Hold up. So who? They were actually bringing hookers into the prison for the inmates, and like the chicks were down. I guess they were down. I mean, you know. What's up, Opie? Swamp Dog, John Rice, Mitchell Bleak. What up? What up? Okay, so not sure if y'all. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. So I found a bunch of this stuff. Even found a bunch of the 762 by 39 variant, and I found one box of Hornady Z Max in 762 by 39 that is brass, and I was like, what? Well, she's going to be right at home in jail where she can, well, no, I guess she'd be in the women's jail, but. Oh, bro, okay, if 2A EDU is on live right now, go to his channel and be like, you need to do the show with DLD. Because we were trying to set up a show and we were going back and forth and we excuse me. We lost connectivity. I have seen that. I've seen the 12 gauge ammo that cleans your like cylinder bore. I don't think it cleans rifled shotgun barrels, but I'm pretty sure it cleans like cylinder bore, traditional cylinder bore. 2A EDU has a girl on right now though. Is she cute? Is she fine? Is that why you're more apt to go there? Well, that's all good because in the room with him, guess what? My viewer guest was going to be actually in the room with me as well. And then I remembered Stranger Danger. No, I'm kidding. Yes, I saw the gun confiscation attempts in New York, and we're going to see how that goes over the next 15 days. We can talk about that too. So the Wizard of the Shred is actually possibly still coming on tonight. So just keep an eye out. You know, we'll be probably having him come on. He just got cleavage. Bye. Damn, now you're making me want to look, man. Let me see.
All of it away. Like I already have enough stuff, but maybe you guys will enjoy it too. And they know.
Bro, she ain't even that cute, man. Come on, I'm cuter than that.
That you guys are really interested in these guns because they actually read my comments. So yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
Hold on.
You're spoiled. I am spoiled. But like I said,
give me 1 second. Watch this. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna shut it down, but I'm gonna say what up though.
Want to get something done on climate change? Carbon dividends is the bipartisan climate solution. Endorsed by business leaders, environmentalists, economists, and scientists, carbon dividends will cut emissions in half by 2035, protect family budgets, and create.
Basically, all this channel has been from the beginning, and that's what it is now, and that's just what I like to do. You see, here's the problem nowadays.
All right,
I'm so busy working all the time.
I'm here for you, Dark.
Michigan, you had to work around like this all the time. You know, you couldn't. Whatever. There's not a lot of time to get around.
She's a solid 7.5.
About guns, politics, and stuff like that. That's why I think it's pretty cool, because I probably met a lot more people on here than I ever in real life anyways, right?
Don't meet people
check this out.
on YouTube.
So if you guys are familiar with
Taurus
the Taurus GX4, a lot of you know this. They're no longer putting them
John
in
Rice,
cases.
thank you, brother.
And this is the
Will you do
totally
it live
empty
with
case.
DLD?
Susan Wiki and all your little minions. Empty case.
I love how all y'all are tagging Darklight Dugan. Thank you.
So, the guys from Taurus brought these. And they were giving away one per person that was there, you know, hanging out. And what
So hold on, I'm confused. Did he buy a Taurus on purpose?
Shove that. I'll show them what's inside of it, too. I mean, literally here in here. A garbage bag.
A garbage bag of boxes.
I don't think these guys are surprised that I was hanging out in the Taurus booth the whole time. But I got like in these kind of
Okay,
things
cool.
I'm going to give away to you guys. So hopefully you'll be excited about that.
All right, now tag
What we got
DLD.
going on in there, Ray? What's up, guys? How's it going?
I got a few things going on. There's plenty of stickers. Turn it around. Oh, no, you can't. Well, all the stickers will be backwards because that's all they are.
I just pulled that out and knocked them all down.
All right, anyway, sorry.
I think.
Yeah, no, I've heard.
What is that? A patch?
I mean, I'm not against.
Keychains. Got plenty of stickers.
You know what? I got an idea.
Red,
I got a good idea to make y'all happy. Hold up.
box.
These are decals, guys. So
Don't
I'm covered. Put it on the mouth, guys. She comes out.
mess with my mom.
I'm going to give one to you so you can put one on your mouth. Does that sound good?
That sounds good.
So these are decals, guys, and they actually look pretty cool. This is number I was working on.
I got you. Hold up.
So I grabbed a few of those. Somebody here said I'm so
Here you
lucky.
go, guys.
You guys are lucky because I'm literally going to give all this stuff away. Like,
Only
that's why I
Taurus
went there. Like,
I
literally,
have is
just to bring you guys
my
along and hanging out.
I
Look
like
at-
the case.
boobs won't get
Very
me.
nice.
See, that's what I'm
Solid.
saying.
And it's like that OD green color. And I don't know if you can even get these because all the ones I see are black. So I don't know.
The TX22s are pretty dope. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think you have to know somebody to get that color. But luckily for you guys, you all know me.
Okay, so I will say.
Oh, yeah. What's happening, Dark Light Dugan? How you doing, man? Nice to see you.
You too,
I'd like
brother.
to come on your show.
I like
now
to
is
come
the
all
long
over
season,
your
guys,
show.
So my time is very limited. Like I took 4 days off to leave for the event. Now I'm like 8 days behind, but I'll catch up to you, man. Yeah, these guys are talking about the heritage. That's nice. Is it worth 400? If you're talking about the GX4, you guys can decide.
Yeah, so I will
say
say I do very much like the
for sure.
old Tauruses, like the old. So
Where's
Taurus,
the gun? We don't show guns on live streams, Michigan Watch.
here, hold on.
Not because we love Susan Wiki, even though someone told me.
Wiki. So okay, so I do not love. I do enjoy the old 92 style Tauruses. So back in the day, Taurus procured a Beretta factory in Brazil. And with the tooling and parts and everything they had left over, they started cranking out very similar guns, but Beretta still held the patents for the 92, which they actually had several patents on the 92's design. So they changed things, like, you have to change it 20% or greater. And but they were cranking it out on Beretta tooling, and I mean the guns came out really nice. So if you find one of the old PT92s, those are pretty dope. And there, see, I had a tracker, a 357 Magnum tracker, a 7-shot. That was pretty dope. And then I had a 5-shot 44 Magnum tracker. That was pretty dope. But I don't know. I kind of fell like out of love with tourists. Like once I started looking at them as tools to be abused, like until they break, and Tauruses break sooner. An Italian made 92, my misprized possession. Hell yeah. Goddamn bacon. What's up, brother? Thank you for the 223. The other day you sent a 243, and I don't know if that was a mistake or if you were like planning on going hunting or something like that. Older brother show just wrapped up. What I missed. You're not too late, brother. You didn't miss too much. We just all needed some bacon in our lives, you know. I'm an ass guy too. I'm an ass guy all the way, man. She could have mosquito bites on top, man. As long as she's got some body, some ass, I'm all about that. That's how wifey is. I mean, she's got something. She's got, like handfuls, but not like handfuls. All right, I think I'm done. Armitage, what is up, brother? Oh my God, Gerchop. Everybody acknowledge Gerchop. He needs it. He needs it. Are you the booty warrior? I am the booty warrior. That's one thing that I will. Okay, so we should be getting the Wizard of the Shred on. Also, a lot of you guys may or may not know. This Thursday, I'm going to have Freedom Inc. coming on, and that's going to be probably a hell of a conversation. That'll be dope. No need for a blanket in the winter with a big girl. I mean, I'm not down for like big girls. I'm all about those ankles. I'm old school, like Amish old school. Is that where we're going with it? Are you Muslim? Oh my God, dude. I think I just realized it's not my videos that gets me demonetized. It's the chat that gets me demonetized. Oh man, that's great. Opie, what is up, brother? Yeah, so basically, Shred Wizard doesn't live too far away from the compound, we'll call it, and we were trying to work out to actually like get him like to come in person, and it just was hard to work out, man. So we finally said, okay, so tonight then we'll just do it like through like StreamYard, like we always do. Actually, let me send him this link real quick. Bear with me for 1 second, y'all. Oh, and Armitage, I will definitely take that ridiculous laser sight, actual laser sight thing from you for whatever you want to trade for, because I feel like that is a perfect addition to the Filipino build. All right, hold up. Let me get this to him real quick. Okay. Okay. A Quaker. Dude, I let some weird guy cross the road and he legit gave me a hat tip. Guy looks like a young Colonel Sanders. I fucking died laughing. Hell yeah. I'm the same religion as the oatmeal guy. that's how diabetic. That's how you know that you're not actually that religion, when you're describing him by the cylindrical box that he's on. They could probably buy some thick thighs too, but they can buy a better attitude. It's bad they're stuck with that. Bro, you ain't lying. I swear to God, like, I don't know what it is about these girls, ladies, women, whatever. Can't say much and can't stay long. Aliens coming around July 8th. Stay tuned. You know what? Aliens are next because they have to have a reason, like something crazy that is just so unbelievable to blame shit on, right? Or to blame, like, we must encroach on your freedoms because of aliens. We must encroach on your constitutional rights because of aliens, because of Tic Tacs flying in the sky. It's horseshit. As a kid, I thought the oatmeal guy was a founding father or something. I know, right? He's got that look. Honestly, man, about ammo, I'm not even buying ammo. Like, I am literally not buying ammo at all. I am abstaining unless there is something that you, like, absolutely need. Aliens and fireworks. July is going to be awesome. I'm more likely to believe it's Black Project stuff. Haven't you guys played Half-Life? Yeah, here's the thing. I'll tell you right now, when I keep seeing, for people like us that, search the certain things that we do on YouTube, watch the certain videos that we do on YouTube, it's interesting that the 60-minute interview with the CIA people that declassified the alien technology keeps getting recommended to me over and over and over. And I finally start watching it, and it is clearly like such a setup. Like, they're pushing you to believe that aliens are, and real or not, right? Like, I'm not saying they are real or they are not real. What I'm saying is that whether they are or are not is irrelevant. What they're doing is they're pushing the fact that they are real and it's declassified and all this technology is out here. And if that is true, that's fine. But what I'm saying is they're going to use it as an excuse to encroach on your freedoms, an excuse to keep you inside, an excuse to freaking wear another GD mask. Like, it's all bullshit, man. Plenty of aliens around. They call themselves undocumented, though. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's a red herring. Yeah. It's interesting. A lot of what the government is releasing seems to be happening by the most heavily funded military branch, the Navy. It's probably being tested and observed by them. Interesting. Or it's a distraction. Yes, probably all of the above. It's all US and China and Nazi Germany flying around. Yep, you got it. It's, Hitler didn't die. He's flying around in a Tic Tac. Aliens brought COVID. Nothing would surprise me at this point. Exactly. The D class is just a distraction. We know what's out there. We don't need those dummies to tell us. Blue beam. Got that blue tractor beam. Yeah, red herring is a distraction. It's look over here. Like, they're holding something. They're like, look over here, look over here. You think he died in 56, but he's flying around in a Tic Tac. They can go 0 to 5,000 miles an hour in 0.75 seconds. They lied to you. They lied to you, brother. There's no body. I ain't seen a body. Chinese. Aryans. Oh, Aryans. That's good. It's a wazzy. It's a woozy. It's fairy dust. Argentina. Man. If I was Grand Thumb, I'd say that chat is out of control. I won't. I, for one, support the invasion of hot aliens from south of the border. They like to take questionable life decisions, 15 cc's of female happiness at a time. Bro, so lit. Uzi, wow. What is up? Uzi. That's my homegirl. Yeah, so I think it's all a distraction. I think it's a red herring. It's a distraction for everything else going on in the world. How you been, girlfriend? Hold up. Let me text you right quick. You better get out of here. You're way too fine to be up in my live stream chat. These guys will eat you alive, Uzi. And just so y'all know, because we're all like crazy gun guys, this chick's name is actually Uzi. That ooh-ah. Do you think aliens would have the technology to make the Tech 9 cycle reliably? You know what? To this day, I don't think they do. I think they'll need some remarkable. No. You don't have to go. You don't have to go. Please stay. Please stay. I mean, you can stay if you want to. You know. Yeah, for sure. Shoot me a link. I got you. Thanks for subbing. Look at that. Did you get the notification too? Or do you just like search me all the time, just like wondering if we're staring at the same moon at the same time? No, you know what will make a Tech 9 cycle reliably is in one hand you hold a Tech 9, and in the other hand you hold a Canon WD-40, and you just bang, 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 tss, bang, bang, bang. It's the only thing that'll make it work. Or break free CLP. That works too. But I think WD-40 works a little bit better. Better than a WAP. A WAP or the UWAP? Hey, being kind to getting an order right now. Being kind to those of the female of the female variety is not simping. Come on now, I'm a married man. PB Blaster is way better than WD. It's next level. What the fuck is PB Blaster? I actually know the Tech 9 secret. Hose it in carb starter. Really? And only run 115 grain full metal jackets. I was gonna say in factory magazines, but I don't even know if like factory magazines exist. Every lady that comes here seems to be of questionable origin. Fuck PB Blaster. Croyle is where it's at. You talking about the 3-in-1 peanut butter? Yeah, you know my daughter has a peanut allergy, bro. Come on. Can't be soaking my Tech 9 in peanut butter. Blaster's the best. How do I not know? Is this some kind of like super duper oil? Okay. I'm hoping to get Shreddy on. I don't trust any females in this chat. Honeypot. Honeypot only sounds good from bees. Yeah, this is like use spit or KY. I feel like KY would like cook. It would like literally cook and leave residue behind. Thirsty Colt, what's up, brother? What about whale oil, Texan? Isn't that like whale lard? Like whale fat? What's up, CRS? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? PB Blaster is what mechanics use for a rust buster / lubricant of sorts. It's the best shit you can get, in my opinion. I see. Spit. Okay, what? Lube. I see what you're saying. I mean, spit works great, but it dries out quickly. Just jumping in. What's all the lube talk? You missed it. It's a long, long story. CRS, I finally got the plate hung up on a thing in paracord, and now I'm like finding like where I'm gonna hang it. I got an I-beam in here. Yeah, like literally a mostly exposed I-beam because I'm literally in the like unfinished spot. That's my gun room. I mean, I'm still blessed to have a gun room. Like I have an entire room dedicated to guns that like I could sleep in here if I wanted to. Some nights I do. PWEDC prep lube. When aliens arrive, I'm going to go down in history for inventing the first racial slur for an intergalactic race. I believe that. I believe it. Gunroom tour. Honestly, if there wasn't stuff that could dox me like all over the place, I would like totally give y'all a tour. But I mean, keep in mind, like I was gonna have like a relatively local like DLDer come through for a stream, and you know, I met with him a few times, and you know, he's seems to be a cool dude and chill dude, and it's like, but you know, and I think he would agree. I mean, number one, it's hard to do like with a family and all that shit, but secondly, it's like still like you don't know anyone for real, right? Like you don't know. Now, yeah, you don't know. So we're like, yeah, let's do this over StreamYard. PWEDC this week is an alien. Oh, how do you get an alien up there? I think you actually have to like work. You have to work at it, right? Like you have to kind of like, you know, one day you'll PWEDC like a flashlight like this, and then one day you'll PWEDC. Where is it? Damn it! I got the big like 1500 millimeter. How do I lose a flashlight? Hey, stop trying to zoom in on my. Stop trying to zoom in on my loadout board, man. I'll have to find it. In other news, here's what I'm working on. All right, so I permanently modded a piece of history. It was funny, like I popped out like, well, let's listen. Thunk. So I opened up now for any mods watching. This is not a firearm. This is literally only a flare and signal launcher, okay? So I had this flare and signal launcher, open it up, and then I see that there's a 37 mil flare in it that was, you know, it was expelled already. And I look at it and it's like, oh, that primer looks like similar to a 209. So naturally, I take a punch to it and I beat the piss out of it and knock it out until it comes out. And it comes out, and I go to stick a 209 primer in there. It doesn't work. So I take some hand files and I start going at it. And I'm going at it press fit in the 209 doesn't work yet. No problem. Then I go again, and I keep like filing it. Then I finally get the 209 in there perfectly. Like it's press fit just tight enough. I did a test fire of it, and it goes pop consistently. So I'm happy with that. And then I take it out, and I'm like, okay, it's still got the lift charge thing intact in there. So great, I can actually use this to reload some stuff. Beautiful. And then I start looking at the side of it, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Okay, it says Signal Aircraft A&M 37A1. Okay, double star, nice. A lot number April 1945. I just completely modified a piece of history that is 80 years old. Oh well. I'm sure it's okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bad boy. Come on. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put 50 to 60 grains of this bad boy in there. What the fudge? Oh, my flare launcher just turned my TV on. Okay. So the little pocket in there is perfect for the lift charge. So I'm going to drop, 50 or so grains. Put it in your prison wallet, bro. This is like Desert Eagle size with almost a 40 mil hole. Like that's that thing is nuts. Nuts. And the hooks, oh man, could you imagine? I know it's okay to modify it, but it's like, man, I felt bad, like, modifying something of historical value. And then I realized, like, okay, so if it's illegal to use any type of anti-personnel rounds in a 37 Mike, like, if I put a rubber baton in there, that's illegal. It's against the law. Then why are these not illegal? These are the Fiocchi 12 gauge rubber batons. And I think it boils down to the diameter. I think it has something to do with the diameter. These being 12 gauge, you're allowed to have rubber slugs. I hope. Otherwise, I just showed something schmalegal. Put an RMR on it. Yeah, if I could mount it above these hooks right here, maybe I could. Oh, you know what I'll do? Just take a Dremel, yank, right, and then put a pick rail right there. Oh, that's great. No, that was the aliens that turn your TV on. Okay, all right, we're close to the shred wizard. Dang, that brass is super high on those. I know, dude. Like, I almost feel like, so if I were to ever expel those, if I were to discharge those, I mean, it's like stupid high brass on these. Like, look at that. Like, high brass usually comes up to like there, right? This joint comes up like almost, more than a third of the way up the shell. Don't know why. Maybe they're just super hot to get a projectile that light going. Like, I don't know. But what I do know is that they hurt like a mofo. Would a 4 gauge shotgun shell fit in the flare launcher? I don't know. So if 12 gauge is 70 mil, 10 gauge is, help me out, 10 gauge is what, 60 mil? 10, 4. I don't know. We'd have to look it up. Use Uncle Google for that. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those, RIP your wrist. Yeah, I know, right? Take the 50 grains or so, drop it in there for the lift charge. And then I already started, taking, stuff like that, cutting cardboard out, and, take cardboard like this with a hole punched through it for the fuse hole. And then basically dump the 50. I mean, you can put 60, but let's just say 50 rest, so it doesn't damage the device, or like a bird banger, for an example, so it doesn't damage it. So let's just say, put 50 grains in there. And then once you put the 50 grains in there, you got to put this bad boy in there. So once you get that loaded in there, you push that all the way down. There we go. Okay. So push that all the way down in there like that. And you can put a little bit of hot glue over it if you want to. You don't necessarily have to, but then you have your 50 grains captured, and with some pressure behind it, and of course the hole for the fuse. So then the next device that you make is, you take a 37 mil tube, could be cardboard, right? And then you use that same style cardboard with a hole on one end, hot glue that, and then use a little piece of fuse, canted at like a 45-degree angle, coming out with whatever. You put like 60 grains in there for a bird banger. Then you literally fill the rest up with hot glue. So 98% of the tube is completely unfilled. I'll leave the rest up to your imagination. Stuff a dildo in it. Lift charge, stuff a dildo in it. I think I could do that. But I don't know. I want to do something fun. Like I want to put some some interesting metals in there, like some magnesium and titanium, and you can get all sorts of crazy colors by doing stuff like that. Have you reached high enough clout to get your own NSA agent yet? What do you mean? Like have someone come on the show that's an NSA agent? We have had a government agent on the show before. Damn, I'm going to destroy this pulling it out. Come on. It's not like I can't get cardboard again. There we go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, and then, leave the rest up to your imagination. Whatever you want to do, as long as it is legal, as long as you are following all, local, state, federal laws, rules, regulations. You guys are watching a government agent now. You are. I mean, clearly we've talked about this. You guys know that I work for the FBI, the ATF, the state police, the local police, the U.S. Marshals, Fugitive Apprehension Division, CIA, Mossad. Who else? There may be something I'm missing. Darklight Dugan, you actually had an ATF guy on. How do I search that one? No, so I didn't have an ATF guy on. I was working on getting an ATF guy on through some connections that I got. We had a government employee who does cybersecurity for, crazy, like ridiculous stuff. All right, hold up. I'll show you which episode it was. It was. We had Dugan on that one too. Let me see. Hold up. Oh snap, was it here? So this was, okay, it was after James Reeves. It was the dude that we could barely freaking hear. Okay, it was. Okay, yeah. So it was Darklight Dugan, episode 17, streaming about Big Brother and You, featuring Josh. And his name was Josh. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm the newest guy here. I'm the most rookie. Well, what I would recommend is a high dose of going back and binge watching all of our videos if you really want to get to the bottom of life. Dark's next promotion is Galactic Enforcer. Yo, I'm talking space force all the way. Especially with the ATHF, that milkshake is stringent. And it brings all the boys to the yard. My CIA T FBI. Okay, I've seen that a few times. What's the CIA T FBI? What am I missing with that? Until the case cracks, plenty of times. People use them to convert into other calibers. Oh, I thought you were talking about like when the case cracks, like when you get like, you know, clues that, yeah, whatever. I'm stupid. Yeah. So you can get I mean, all you guys know this. I know it's not new shit, okay? But yes, you can get a 37 mil to 12 gauge. You can also get 12 gauge to 9 mil, 12 gauge to 44 mag, 12 gauge to 38, 12 gauge to 22, 26.5. So you can get a 37 mil to 26.5, 26.5 to 12 gauge, and then 12 gauge to any other adapter. You could literally be rocking 3 adapters in one, like with no problem. It's totally fine. Doesn't hurt a fly. But I did, so me being me, CIA, ATF, BI, all in one dark. It's a super special government. Yeah, that's right. I see what you're saying. Oh, CI, ATF, BI. Oh, okay. I see. I was like, what's the T? What's the T, though? I like it. I like it. MOX. Hey, Israel. Who else loves Starship Troopers? Man, when I was a kid, I liked Starship Troopers, man, but you know, I don't know. I don't want to say like I don't like enjoy it anymore because I see like the alignment of real life type shit. I'm going to chief TikTok officer at the FDA. All right, I think we're gonna have Shred Wizard on here in just a minute. So what's the first thing I should? What's the first flare or signal that shall be launched out of this? I think you can get the reloading kits for pretty inexpensive for like 30, 40 bucks, and then another 10 to 20 bucks shipping. So for 50 bucks or less, you can get a reloading kit with like 25 units and have lots of fun. You just got to ask yourself, like, okay, so if I'm putting together a bird banger, okay, which could be used for wildlife conservation, okay, so, if you got a whole bunch of crops and birds are eating the shite out of it, then you take this and you launch, pow, a bird banger, it goes up, and somewhere in the air, it, pow, scares all the wildlife away, and they fly away, and your crops are saved, yay! If there is about 98% of the space of a 3-inch bird banger left completely void. Like, doesn't, I'll let you guys think about that. What's up, Chris Carter? Most shouldn't adapter have pistol length barrel. So they do have a rifled portion in the adapter. So like the 12 gauge adapters have like at least 2 or 3 inches of barrel in it. So that way you're not just lobbing slugs randomly keyholing through shit. It does have a small rifled portion of barrel. And these are like $30 eBay adapters, right? So, I don't think, yeah, and check all your local, state, and federal regulations, rules, laws, and and all that stuff. Or just live free. Because free men don't ask. Just kidding. Flechettes. I heard flechettes are like a joke, man. Like, they don't do anywhere near the damage that, that one would think. Because if you, like, I think shrapnel as like the killer, right? Like, I hear all the time, like, all these, like, I met a bunch of team guys, I met a bunch of like GWAT guys, and shrapnel is like the killer, right? It's not like that well placed round to a vital area. It's like homeboy caught shrapnel in like some area and then he bled out. Which is why you need your medical on point. I thought those 12 gauge adapters made it a destructive device. So what I'm talking about is like only using it in like a WROL situation. The 12 gauge adapters, and thank you for clarifying this, the 12 gauge adapters that actually shoot rounds should only be used in actual like 12 gauge firearms. Okay. Dude, please shoot a flare into a bathtub of gasoline. Wow. Yeah, that'd be a fun last live stream. Shrapnel don't mess around, mangled steel, and there's usually a lot of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I definitely want one of your lucky rabbit's feet. Yeah, so this is used for flares and signaling, period. Anything that is fired out of this that is anti-personnel or even crowd control turns it into a destructive device. And actually, you could technically be charged for 2 destructive devices, the projectile that you're firing and the unit itself. So sorry that I didn't clarify that. I was just using an example of like if you absolutely needed to in a world without rule of law, where laws do not exist, in theory, you can, not that you should or would, you can get a 37 mil adapter, 37 to 26.5, 26.5 to 12, and a 12 to whatever caliber. That's all I was saying. But don't do it. It's bad for you. It'll get you in trouble. The 12 gauge ones should only be used in actual like 12 gauge firearms. Just got home from work. What's the topic tonight? The topic tonight is dark talking to chat, and it's keeping us quite busy. We should have Shred Wizard on any minute here. He's just getting back to the crib. He said he needs to stroke one off on his chick real quick, and then he'll be right with us. Flechettes are fucking terrible. CRS blew his gun up trying to get them past 2,000 FPS. Yeah, I heard about that. And Mossberg was like pure, like, Chadwick's and freaking replaced the entire gun. Not only replaced the entire gun, but gave him the like 590 that he always wanted. Flechettes are only any good out of like a 90 millimeter tank cannon. Heard some interesting stories from Vietnam vets I work with. Damn, that would be very interesting. I can get you a lucky pug's foot if you want one. If it's properly treated and stuffed, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm just curious what are going to happen to the other three. Pug or pig? It's a pug. Kimball does not like his neighbor's pug. I think pugs are luckier if you have the whole thing. Text me the address and I got you. Thanks, brother. So I had a thought of a registered Molotov cocktail where the registered part was a wire cage so you could reload it. I understand the ridiculousness of registering a Molotov. Theoretical here. Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. That's I know some guys that have registered 40 mils, and I was once in possession of 5 40 millimeter HE rounds unaccounted for while in Honduras for 120 days. Yeah, I turned them in. You know, there's some things that just make you so sad you don't know what words to say. You know, Light was on a naval ship, and they were dumping rounds out of the was it the Mark 19, the full auto 40 and you did the right thing. You did the right moral, legal, lawful thing, and God bless you for it. If you own a Glock, you need to try the Advantage Arms 22 conversion kit. I'm not a spammer. Put one on my Glock 19 Gen 3. It works great. That's what's up. Yeah, why does everyone think the Rue Runner is a spammer? Like, I don't. You don't appear to have spamming tendencies, in my opinion. What would you use to polish an AR receiver set? Are you trying to get it like polished, like chrome, like stainless color? Oh, okay. So let me go back a little bit. So Armitage, I will help you with that. So maybe we could talk offline about that. Now going back to the 40 mics. So Light was on a naval ship, and they were using I think it's the Mark 19. That's the belt-fed full auto 40 millimeter, and they were like thunk 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 thunk. And something happened. When one of those cartridges go wrong, like it can go very wrong, very badly, especially when you have a belt of 30 other 40 millimeters right next to it, and they're all like HEDP style rounds. They're actually different rounds that they use for the Mark 19, I've learned. But anyway, so one of the rounds went out and detonated like 6 feet from the Mark 19, and it just blew, like it peppered all of them with like stuff, right? Like luckily, like somebody got like hurt, but they were okay. Like they all lived from it. And they had a literal pallet of 40 millimeter that they pushed into the ocean. They literally cut them all open and pushed it off into the ocean. I would have had a really tough time doing that. I would have been like hugging the crate as it slid down the oh God. Could you imagine like thousands of rounds of 40 millimeter HE? Oh God. Like that's why I want to get my FEL, because I feel like that's the only true way to be, if I understand correctly, the 40 millimeter inertial fuse goes live after like 30 feet or something from the twist of the rifling. I'm not sure because I know there are different rounds for like the 203 and the Mark 19 and Thirsty Colt. I'm not going to spank you. Sand to 1,000 grit, then buffering wheels and such. Yeah, and definitely like polishing compound and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't want a daisy chain 40 millimeter. The upper is shinier than the lower right now. What's up, Dark? I'm here for the chicks. B3 Outdoors, what's up, player? Then buff with cotton wheels on a bench grinder. And then Rogue, which is just a polishing paste and a stick. Yeah. Y'all see that video of the Mexican soldier in training that had a grenade blow up in his hand? I have not. Share the link, brother. I would love to see that. I'm thinking sandpaper it down as small as I can, and then buffing wheel and mag wax. Dude, I would get to like, what is this? I think this is like 1,000. I think this is like 1,000, maybe 8 something, 880. Yeah, just get like as high as you can. Honestly, you could get like crazy stupid with it and go up to like, 1,500 to 2,000 if you want, and just get it ultra fine. But the key is like once you've exposed the raw metal, polishing is what keeps the elements from making it like rust and shit. So you want to get as high of a polish on it as possible, or you want to use like steel bristles to get like a brushed chrome finish on it. Not brushed chrome, but like a brushed metal finish on it. That way it's less likely to respond to the elements negatively. What happened to that chubby camping kid who came on here live before? He's still doing videos. He's still like, we haven't like done any other collabs or anything after that, but he's cranking, man. He's doing really well. He's doing his camp tube thing. That does have a live primer in it. Let me take that out. This signaling device only. Yeah, but I'm excited to thump my first. I've never actually fired a 37 millimeter. I've fired a 40 millimeter chalk round, a bunch of chalk rounds before, and those things are so fun. So fun. I saw a prototype weapon that was a smart gun. The scope had a camera going to goggles to allow the shooter around corners, and a grenade launcher with programmable distance detonation. What? I don't know if y'all can copy that, but there it is. Hold on. Is it a nice Russian AK? If not, dole the hell out of the whole gun. Oh, you know what? I don't think it's letting you post the link. Damn it. You may have to email it to me. It won't let you post links. YouTube won't let you post links. I got them without the anodizing and figured it would make a cool project. Hell yeah. You can dial in 20 yards and explode it directly over a foxhole. That's sick. I have some Beretta mags that I keep having to fight the rust on. Honestly, for your Beretta mags, here's what I would do. Hands down, the best inexpensive finish that you can get is the Brownells Alumahide finish. And it, what can I show you that won't get my stream pulled? Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine. So the Brownells Alumahide is a like really durable finish that you can, spray it. First, it's like any painting, it's all in the prep work that you do. My 1911 mags are like that, Space Texan. Yeah, it depends on like what kind of like mags you like. So think of it like this: if on a hot summer, like it's been like 90 degrees, right? If you throw your AK in the trunk for like 3 days, you're gonna get surface rust. That's just the way that it is. Whereas if you throw like an Arsenal AK with a really like incredible finish on it, on most of them, some of them suck, but or your AR, you're much less likely to get a rust on your AR because your AR is anodized. The steel is, black nitride treated and all that. So you can get this in. I got you 1 second, Shred. So you can get this in black, flat dark earth, Magpul, tan, wolf gray, stainless steel gray, which is this color, which looks like a really, really good color, stainless. It's pretty dope. The other colors are like OD green. They have a clear coat, which is dope. It kind of cures yellow if you apply too much heat, though, so be aware of that. And then it's got parkerized, so you can actually do like a parkerized finish. So if you were doing like a Vietnam era build, it'd be like super dope. Okay, I'll check that out, Space Texan. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Hey, you're on speaker and I'm streaming. I let you in the chat, but it's not. It's just loading like the spinning wheel of death. So
Yeah, same on my end too.
you may want to back out and go back in and give StreamYard permissions for like audio and video and all that.
I did. I can see me, and then I got 2 spinning wheels. So let me back out and leave.
Okay, yeah.
Probably close Chrome because it wouldn't let me do it in DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it in like are you on a computer or are you on a
I'm on a phone, bro.
if you're on a phone, do you have Safari?
Nah, it's a fucking Samsung, bro.
Okay.
Backstage again.
All right, it's not showing any it's not showing any audio or video. Damn.
What about, let me try it in like Puffin.
All right, yeah, try that.
Or like Opera or some shit.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it. Shred's
See,
cleaning
let's
it.
check out Brave. See if Brave can run it.
I'm almost positive that only Chrome and Safari can run it. Fun fact, since y'all are talking about paint, if you so happen to get yeah, I got you. Ester-based hydraulic fluid on someone's car paint job, it ruins the metal for it forever.
Now I've got you on the stream and you in my ear.
Yeah.
Let me get an audio check.
Check. Checkity check.
Yo, can you bring the mic a little closer to your mouthpiece?
Let me identify the mic.
Just bring it like
How about this? Is this my mic?
Can you guys hear him okay? So if I
No.
cure my alumahide in the oven, will it stink at my house and make the oven smell forever? No. I've cooked alumahide 100 times. You need to do it at 195 degrees for 3.5 hours, or 350 for 20 minutes. All right, everyone say what's up to Shred Wizard.
Was
What up? What up?
oh shit, I
Sure.
can see fucking
You can see comments too.
yeah, damn.
Yeah. Everyone acknowledge Gerchop.
Good chop, good chop, good chop. Yo
Gerchoppy.
guys, is my audio good when I talk like this loud? Or
It's
like what
good
about
now.
this?
Yeah, you're coming
Alright,
through
cool.
loud and clear. So
Sweet.
how you been, player?
Fucking cooling, dude. I'm living the goddamn dream, my guy. I had a nice little day at work. It was cool.
Hell yeah, man. I like that. Like the two-way gear.
This is a custom hat, my guy. I got this $24 from a local patriot who has like
Dang.
they I'm pretty sure they can do hook and loop too.
Oh, nice.
So I was thinking that that might be like another way to produce the blue Chemlight gang accessories kind of thing, you know.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, this I got for free from a 4-year-old.
Yeah, dude, that's the true future of the union, you know, where
Yeah.
there's actually only a handful
Yeah,
of
when there's no stars. No stars.
yeah, no fucking stars. A handful of colonies. That's it. You know?
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because like not to go too crazy or anything, but basically like she's come home with a dreidel that she made at school, with several menorahs and
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Same. When I was a kid, I had to do that fucking kike shit too, bro.
yeah, it's crazy, man. I never would have like ever imagined that my daughter would be coming home with a dreidel, singing the song with, you know,
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay.
yeah,
Dreidel, dreidel, yeah. Fuck that fucking kike shit, my guy.
and then the menorahs and like I understand like if if we were if we were teaching in schools, okay, and this isn't like a public school, this is like a private school that I pay thousands of dollars for. Okay, this is like a school that I trust. And then out of nowhere, they're like, bam, and hit me with that shit. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you're paying for indoctrination. It's not like freebie school where you know you got to take the good with the bad. It's like you should, as a father, be able to curate what your progeny is exposed to. But they're like, fuck that shit. Let me take your money and insock your kid. You know.
Yeah, they know they got to get them ready for public schools. I can't home anodize for crap. It looked cool for like 2 days, and it started rubbing off. Though it was titanium. Oh yeah, you got to anodize aluminum, brother. I've only assembled ARs on lowers already anodized. I know I'm lame.
You're not
Dude,
lame, Chris. You know what? You know who's lame? People who haven't bought guns yet. You know,
yeah.
that's lame. You know,
Or people who
anything.
only bought them and never built them or assembled them.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Fuck.
Someone needs to make 3-hole anti-walk pins. They do exist. There's actually so you can go on like Brownells, you can go on like a lot of different sites, and it won't raise too many red flags. But it is a properly sized pin for the third hole, and then it's got a crutch that basically is an anti-rotation pin that goes back with like a C shape that holds itself against the rear takedown pin. So if you have anti-walk pins on your trigger and hammer pin, and then you have your third pin, if you have a legal machine gun, then it has like a little anti-walk device that like clamps itself to the rear takedown pin. And if you need to disassemble really quickly, pull the takedown pin, slide it down, pop it out. Done. But there's not a system that connects like all three. That'd be really awkward. But I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at. Yeah, no, you're not lame, brother. That's what's lame is building guns and not teaching other people how to build guns.
That's pretty lame. Yeah. Or even encouraging other people to get training or encouraging people to better themselves. That's fucking lame. Just by
Hmm.
being here, I'd say just by being in the chat, Chris, you're already anti-lame. You're
Yep.
anti-lame.
Word. None of my pins walk. Full anti here. Yeah, it took me a while. It took me. So I have an echo trigger on one of my ARs, and I was at a range, just like letting freedom ring, and then I went home and took my shit out, and I'm like putting it back in the safe, and I realized that I can see through my lower receiver, and I'm like, what the hell? The trigger pin literally completely rotated out and fell out and was removed and was still running because it's a single unit trigger, right? The Echo trigger is like all one piece. It's got a lot of pieces. It looks like a grandfather clock in that mofo, but it's obviously, it's a single unit still. But anyway, that was like the moment that I realized that anti-walk pins were worth the investment. Knight's Armament all the way. But one thing, if you have an LWRC or a lower with an ambi mag release where you can grab the left side with your thumb, push the button and strip it out, which I love having that option, it blocks that capability. So when you push it from the right side, you can still pull it out, and it like raises away from the anti-walk pin, but it's on like a flap. So once that flap is depressed, you can't push it because the anti-walk pin is there. So you lose that capability, but I'm good with that. I would sacrifice convenience for reliability all day.
I think Joe Morris made a great point in that fucking homeschooling was the past and it is indeed the future for the children. Like fuck yeah, dude. I mean, if you're just passing off your kids to babysitters, I mean, Dark, you're doing the right thing in the sense that you're at least uh paying for a service, right? Like the adage or whatever is the that if the service is free, you're the product. Like
Yeah.
how people use public education. It's like, yeah, their kids are the fucking product. They're getting socially engineered day in and day out, and then they're just going to regurgitate the same talking points that they've been fed, and then they go on to be fucking like UN ambassadors and shit, essentially. And it's like,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
I in my graduating class, I had fucking UN ambassadors. Like no shit. I had like a Harvard grad, and then I had a couple UN ambassadors that were like first gen immigrants, um, and not and they're like ultra leftist. Like their whole social media is just like fucking complete regurgitation of force fed indoctrination. I mean, it's pretty insane.
yeah, and I mean, I certainly won't, give myself a pass, right? Like I know that I have other options, right? Like if I committed myself to it, I could change my circumstances. Um, but the reality is like they have designed this world that we live in to make it so you're stuck, and like if you want to survive, you have to work, and to work you have to you know pawn off your children, and then they make it to where to really be able to survive you need a two income household, and then both the mother and father are away from the child or children for 10 plus hours a day, and it's just become a nightmare, man. This is what's become normalized. But hold on, we skipped the most important part. the introduction of Shred Wizard. So
No,
tell
no
everyone,
shucks.
Shred Glizzy. Tell everyone just a little bit about yourself, how you found us, how long you been part of the Dilders, and yeah, just kind of who you are and all that.
So fucking, I started getting into YouTube and 4chan and through essentially ultimateguitar.com. Fucking most of what I am used to be was just I was a musician, you know, and by being a musician, I got exposed to a lot of political bullshit because the fine arts community is overwhelmingly leftist. I mean, like holy fuck. I've been in like nine man fusion bands and shit where it's just like there's like 8 brain cells to pass around kind of thing. And
Yeah,
so in Ultimate Guitar, I found 4chan because Amazon Basin and like Ultimate Guitar and 4chan it got me into like forums and shit. And fucking, I got into YouTube during like the inception of it. And it was just for me, it was just like what it was for everybody else, like funny cat videos and shit initially, and like there was a wonderful degree of innocence with YouTube with like the star rating and like pre AdSense and
yeah,
pre Google. It was like broadcast yourself.
yeah,
That was wonderful. And then fast forward, I found you guys. I think it was I found like CRS first back when CRS had like no subs, and uh, I was like, I like CRS because it was like, grassroots almost kind of like Gun Channel.
yeah.
It's not like fucking Garand Thumb where it's like, you know,
4K production, high production
yeah,
level,
dude,
like
he's got
World
fucking
War
like
II intros, like
yeah, dude's got fucking graphics. He's got a
yeah,
graphic designer and editors and shit. Like it's like a
yeah,
Garand Thumb is a production now. It's
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like some dude that doesn't want to pan the camera down because he's not wearing pants kind of thing.
Yeah,
And and so I got into DLD again. It's like that guy, he's not wearing pants right now. uh, I'm wearing a flight suit. I'm wearing like one piece
oh
gear.
man, did you get gear? Were we gonna do the full kit uh stream?
Yeah, yeah, dude. I was thinking about it. Dude, I just got home. I walked in the door. I stepped in cat shit in my new fucking new Garmonts. Just got the
Damn,
new Garmonts, stepped in cat shit. I brought them to work to break them in on my like second day owning them. I came
yeah,
home, stepped in cat shit. Struggled to get them off to get in the shower. That was great. That was a great time.
that sucks, man.
Uh it was awesome. And then fucking yeah, it was mostly just like shred guitar and being like a classical guitar performer and competitor. And I got sick of like all the leftism. I got sick of leftism in school. I got sick, and it was like uh I because of like drug culture is another thing that basically steered me online into figuring trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on, in the sense that are you familiar with airwood.org? You
Oh yeah,
probably are. Yeah,
I
fucking
grew up on that, man.
yeah, exactly, that's the shit. And they
That's
have
how I
em-
learned like everything, you know.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly the experiences, the biochem reduction of all the compounds, and then like a huge pharmaceutical research database that's like open
yeah.
source and accessible, and
Blue
is
light
like
is great too, but I heard blue light got shut down.
yeah, blue light was also like um
It
I
was like
mean it
an
seemed
open forum, like
yeah, yeah, and so it was like way easier to get glowy infiltrated at the end of the day.
yeah,
Like anything where it's like user curated, like Wikipedia is just like the government at this point.
yeah,
It's like if you have the ability to incept information through a source then it's like, fuck, it's gone. It's gone. Shroomery, yeah, Arrowwood and Shroomery, yeah, GKT11, fuck yeah, dude, Shroomery. But
Hammer down.
I remember there was the MK Ultra timeline in the War Vault on Arrowwood, and it
Hmm.
was like it's been edited since. It used to be more, bless you,
Bless you.
my girl sneezed. It
I'm
used to
blessed.
be blessed. You are blessed, though. I chew indeed. Um, my little based Viet Cong. My little based Viet Cong. Anyway, the snozberries taste like snozberries, indeed. Uh, but I just thought like the MK Ultra War Vault was just like this insanely comprehensive bit of information, and like super condensed, like really easily digestible. It's shred American. I can't tell. Oh, thanks, DS. Hey, brrr. um, fucking shred glizzy with the fucking this bullshit on. Is he American? You know, like, nah, my
Yeah.
guy. I'm a Democratic Republic of Congo. My guy. I'm a people mover.
Yeah.
I trade women for like petrol. but
Oh,
but what's it called? Fucking uh uh MK Ultra, and then fucking I remember Zeitgeist. That was just like a really OG surface level shitty red pill that was like free and have you seen Zeitgeist, dog?
I've heard about it. I don't think I've ever actually seen it though.
So like Zeitgeist turns a lot of people off because it's like the first it's a slow fucking burner PowerPoint presentation, my guy. Like it's like it's in it it opens up about with religion, um and it was just it's like fucking it starts off by making the comparison that like all the origin stories of every monotheistic and polytheistic religion ever is basically just like sun god worship, um and it like it threatens a lot of people in the sense that when someone's worldview is challenged, they're not really willing to like open up about it. And so like you know you can't force feed people red pills, you know.
Yeah.
So like trying to show somebody that who's like particularly religious, it's like they can't even make it to like the 9/11 section. You know, they get pissed that you fuck with their Jesus, my guy. You fuck with their Moses and Mises.
It's over. You lost them.
Yeah, it's they're fucked. They're like
Well,
turn
it's
this
like
shit off.
you're talking to somebody that watched that 8.5 hour voiceover of the secret societies. You seen that shit?
I think it got posted on the Discord, and then I haven't fucking watched it.
Dude, it got taken down and someone else went to internetarchive.org or whatever it is, grabbed it, posted it back with a new voiceover because they literally stripped the audio from it. Like that's how like dead set they were on removing this from the internet. And so somebody literally redid an 8.5 hour voiceover at like 3x speed, dude.
That's
Like
so
I,
base, dude. Fuck,
the
man.
amount of information that's in there is crazy, and like the schools that it implicates, the families that it implicates, the like, and like the sources that it cites. Like, man, I was like blown away. Couldn't believe it. Like I didn't even want to share
Speaking
it for real.
of families, my to get back to the intro thing, my original red pill was a fucking world history class where I just read the entirety of the history textbook before like our midterm, and I fucking it like really stuck, and I remember like talking with my teacher about it, and like basically doing a presentation for the class about the stock market crash and the creation of the Federal Department Insurance Corporation, and it's covered in Zeitgeist too, and it's part of the reason why I was like really freaking out about it, because it's like, bro, it's in the history textbook. They own us all. The
Yeah,
dollar means nothing. There's a secret society of families that write legislation or own the people who write legislation. Like there's
Yeah.
the Jekyll Island conspiracy where like Warburg, Vanderbilt, Carnegie, Rockefeller, Morgan, Rothschild, all these dudes got on a fucking boat, went to Jekyll Island under pseudonyms, and wrote the federal income tax bill. And I was like, dude, paying taxes wasn't and it was passed in the Senate by Senator Nelson Aldrich, and then uh, John D. Rockefeller's grandson, Nelson Aldrich Rockefeller, was the uh, vice president of the United States under Gerald Ford. And
Hmm.
it's like, how many fucking crazy person with newspaper all over your bedroom, red lines to each other connections do you have to make before people are like, it was interesting, but don't believe it at all? You know, that's fine.
Well, he was
That's
saying
good.
don't believe it all. GKT actually said that Zeitgeist was commie shit, and he'll debate you on it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the religious section of Zeitgeist is like fucking crap, essentially. Like it's like it turns a lot of people off, and it's like probably the worst intro to like a red pill documentary that you could do because it's like don't fuck with my religion kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's like the 9/11 section is like based. I mean, that's like fucking gold. Um,
Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I have no problem putting time into, educating myself further. Um, I've probably learned more in like world history in the last 12 to 15 months than I have in my entire life. You know, because when you start getting curious, you start looking into shit, and you're like, okay, what am I missing? Like, I clearly was only told what they want me to know. So
yeah, and it's like Rockefeller after he sold all of his oil. Here's cat. There's the cat. I was like bringing the cat over.
is
Cat.
that the guilty
This is the poop.
cat
This
shitter?
is the poop machine. This
Yeah,
cat is an algebraic rule for poop, right? Input food, output excrement. That's it. That's all it does. It's just there's
that's
no higher processes. All it knows is food, poop, and love, man. But fuck. Uh, Rockefeller sold all his oil, right? And then or sold all his investments in Standard Oil, and then he bought things like education. You know, he like put some. No, you're good, babe. My girl's like, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm like, bro, the cat was the best
no.
part so far, man.
We're a pretty chill program.
Yeah, for real. Fucking what's it called? So yeah, Rockefeller puts like a dude on every single school board that there is, like every major university, and buys shit that eventually becomes like Glencoe today. You know, like he bought he and the boys basically like bought America because like he sold he liquidated his investments and had like the most amount of money in America slash the world at the time. And
It's funny that you're bringing that up because so I'm bringing on Freedom Inc. this Thursday, and him and I had a conversation on literally the purchase of the United States of America as a corporation and like the Organic Act, like all of that shit. And that's definitely going to be a dope. So all y'all that are in here, to the 39 people in here, I don't know if the three ATF agents showed up yet, but
I'm
uh,
here. I'm here. Don't worry. The ATF is in the chat.
yeah, let's see if they did. Oh, two of them showed up. Two of them showed up. I'll take that.
Dope.
Um, so yeah, it's gonna be a dope show too. So not that obviously like we're like we can still talk about it now. I'm just saying like we're gonna cover that as well on Thursday.
GKT, I don't want to debate the Zeitgeist religion section. I don't like it. Like that was the point I was trying to make. But fucking I think it was Space Texan. No, was it Space Texan? He was like yeah, world history for US was like or us was 90% what we did to black people and natives, 10% actual history. Well, yeah. Uh But we also learned about fucking my Mansa Musa. We was Kangs, and Molly Gana Songhai, and all that wonderful shit. And learned about Rhodesia, and Zimbabwe, and all that jazz, and Eritrea, all that fun stuff. We did. It was not covered in the class. It was not covered in the class. It was covered. It's covered in the book, and that's a huge problem with the world history and U.S. history classes is that most of the time the class pace is so fucking slow, and the material is so condensed that a teacher is not going to cover that shit. Like they're like,
Yeah.
fucking, they're like, yeah, Mesopotamia, yeah, Indus River Valley, yeah, River Valley civilizations, Machu Picchu, and then fast forward to like World War II. You know, like let's skip
Yeah.
like fucking thousands of years.
Today we're
Uh,
gonna watch a movie.
huh?
Today we're gonna watch a movie.
Today, yeah, exactly, yeah. And then they roll the fucking old school like low refresh rate shitty TV that's like they have Rhodesians never die, Rhodesia forever, Zimbabwe, South Africa is a thing. Oh fuck! History lessons are getting scrubbed to the truth. Absolutely, man. Because
Fuck
you
yeah.
eliminate, you control history, you control the past, you control the present, you control the future. You know, it's
Dude,
really
I'll
cool.
tell you right now that so Light's son came home with a printed out copy of the Bill of Rights that was edited. It was like the
Fake and
Cliff
gay.
Notes version, and it was I could not believe I guess like part of me still has hope to some degree. Maybe because I'm an optimist. Maybe because like I just like want it to like not be true that we're doing the damage that we are. But and I mean we collectively like I'm just as guilty. Like we're all guilty for allowing things like this to continue. But anyway, it's like it is to that level where they are literally giving out documents of the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights that are edited. I could not believe it. And guidance counselors are asking children if their parents own firearms.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Red flag laws, man. They're gonna be abused and used as much as they possibly can to disarm the Americans,
It's crazy.
disarm the Republic. You know.
Yeah, it's
And then
crazy.
Chancellor Palpatine declares emergency powers in order to combat domestic terrorism. It's all downhill from there.
Yeah. Yeah, dead ass John Rice. I literally could not believe it. Well, no amendment is absolute. Yeah, no
Joe
amendment is
Biden.
absolute.
Joe Biden said so. Joe Biden.
Ciao, Biden.
Joe
Here's the funny
Biden.
thing, though. Good night, thirsty cult.
Good night, Thirsty.
Here's the funny thing, though, is that like people always view like the Constitution and the Bill of Rights as rights that government allow us to like our perception of our own rights have been so skewed, and this is like through generations of programming and reprogramming that it's sickening. They don't understand that the idea of this is that by you being born, you are given these rights by God, and they're supposed to be guaranteed by government. And we've ended up in this fuckery of a shit show. Sorry, guys, I haven't been looking at chat.
Yeah, Waylon. Rhodesia just a few years ago was calling for white farmers to come back after the slaughter pushed them out and are starving now. Yeah, dude. I mean, Rhodesia fucking they door to door with government support was like executing fucking whites and then doing a wealth redistribution and land redistribution, and then they sold all the fucking copper for the irrigation infrastructure for all the farmland, and then all these fuckers are like, whoa, I don't know how to be an agriculture engineer, damn, fuck, and now it's like dust bowl, now it's 400 and something quadrillion dictator dollars to $1, the most inflated currency on the planet. And yeah, they're begging for people to come back. And yeah, only a fool will let their enemy teach their children. Yeah, and fuck Mugabe, because it's like I remember Tedros Adhanom, the WHO super overlord, the only WHO head that's never been a practicing medical doctor, and tried to appoint Mugabe as a peace ambassador in like 2017, and like everybody basically called him a shitlord for it, and rightfully so. But that was a bullet we narrowly dodged, and now yeah, they're doing the same exact fucking thing, and fucking what's it called? Now they're doing the same thing with the Boers in South Africa.
So hold
South
up.
Africa.
So Space Texan said, "Did y'all see the video they were showing to kids, showing a kid take his mom's gun and turning it into his teacher? What?
That's pretty fake and gay, I gotta say.
Pretty faking gay, bro. That's no. I've not seen that. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, the video was real, and I heard it was being showed to kids. 90% sure. Damn, bro. The BLM people want to make a Wake and Down Nation. What is that?
Surgery toolkit.
Oh, nice.
Surgery toolkit, and then I got a med bag, and then I got two of them, and then I got some like 30A soft armor for the plate carrier, for like a drop pouch, or not a dump pouch, a drop pouch for oh hell yeah, the bleed control packs. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Fuck yeah. Yo, thanks, DS. Is
bro.
this guy really not in America? Yo, I live down the street from fucking Dark, bro. Like,
Yeah.
is
So
this guy really not in America?
yeah, this is the funny thing. Is this guy really not in America? He said, "Spelling bee champ."
He said when they something the Americans. Oh yeah, I said yeah, red flag laws will be used to disarm the Americans. And yeah, the way that I said that made it sound like yeah, I'm Dark CIA handler, you know,
Yeah.
based in I'm in Belgium, you
No, I'm
know.
his handler. I'm his. Yeah,
Exactly.
I
Dark.
coerced him to. He doesn't even know I'm his handler.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
just here
him.
to reaffirm.
Yeah, this is all through mind control.
Yeah, I'm an MK Ultra subject. Like I was brutally raped and traumatized, and my personalities were split into like six pieces. And like part
Yeah.
of me is a super soldier, the other part of me is a sex slave. You know, like that's how it is these
Yeah.
days. You
And if you go, then you change back to. Or if I
know.
call you and then the phone goes boop, like a specific tone. Where am I? From
Go to
you
the
see
nearest
that
data center.
from Nova Scotia.
Nova
Uh,
Scotia.
that's good. Nova. I'm actually gonna start saying that I'm from Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Fuck
You
yeah,
know,
dude.
surgery kit is two
Is it
for
two for
medical
medical and an
interference.
enhanced interrogation? Yeah, dude. Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah! Damn, Chris Cotta. I used a pre-banned Colt Sporter AR for 7th and a Springfield 1911 TRP for my 8th grade science project. Firearms were actually on the dangerous/hazardous items parents waiver sheet our teachers gave us. Damn, that's crazy, bro. When was this? Was this in like the spring of 1911?
Pre-ban. Fuck.
Dark's hands are so soft you don't
Fuck,
even
you
know
don't
he's
even know
got
he's
one.
handling it.
Oh my god,
Oh
that's
fuck.
fucking great. Oh man, most can't even hear microwaves. The trio of ATF agents are here. It's a real show now. Yeah, see, I only had two before, man, but I think somebody was actually watching, and then they waited to make a conscious decision to click dislike, like that. I mean, I admire that. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Chris Carter, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. So, was there significance of 1988 though? Where'd you guys get the surgical kits from? Where did you?
I got mine. Well, this is just tools. This is just 3 hemostats, scissors, tweezers, a number 3 scalpel handle, 2 scalpel blades, skin holders, a suture set, a needle probe, a pen light, iodine wipes, and BZK wipes. So this was I think $20 off Sportsman's Guide actually. So I was like, fuck it, I'm getting 2. Like Jesus,
Dude,
I'm gonna
hell yeah.
get 2 next week. You know, it's like fuck.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, like when you're looking at medical shit, like you absolutely want to, especially if you're looking at things that expire, right? Like you always want to make sure you're going to a reputable source. Like I'll tell you right now, like if you're even thinking of getting an IFAC, get a Rice Fac from John Rice. Like why not support one of our people, you know?
Hell yeah.
And I mean, if you're not going to,
I agree with him hard on the fuck nar tourniquets. Like I have them just to have them, but the plastic windlasses, man, plastic
yeah,
windlasses, like shit
dude,
breaks when you need it.
that's why I stay with 3, man. Like I literally, so like I'm guilty, right? Like I got like literally like all of my med kits are loaded with what's up, John Crump? Hey,
John Crump live in the chat.
oh yeah. Everybody show John Crump some love, man. He's and when you get back, you're probably already back or coming back from the IV 88 shoot. I'll make sure I pop by and grab that printer. Yeah. And we need to set up another time to get you on the show. But yeah, so ricefac at protonmail.com. And John Rice, I got a resource for you. So we're getting some the shill 88 shoot. So we're getting some blue Kimlight glowy patches. So in the corner, yeah, you know what I'm saying. The blue glowy Kimlight, we're getting some of those PVC patches that are just like that say DLD on it. Sport Brand actually, I don't know if y'all know this, Sport Brand actually designed that blue Kimlight that's on our shit. He also designed the cartoon cranberry hibiscus flower, all that shit, the shit for CRS's channel, the graphics and all that that we sent over to him. Like Sport Brand did that. Dude is a beast behind a computer. So if you're looking to have some shit done, hit him up. But no, so what was I saying? Oh, so I have a resource for you, Mr. John Rice, for your PVC patches, because he's gonna put a bowl of rice with chopsticks for Rice Fac on the bleeder kit.
Bro, I want one of those. I'll rip the fucking PVC fucking hook and loop right off of my med pack and slap a bowl of rice on my shit, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
I would even buy one like myself just to rock it, like throw it on the carrier. There's just, the only thing is that they're so goddamn expensive that the only way we're going to be able to get them and like cover shipping is to sell them for like damn near $10. So y'all are going to have to, if you want them, you're going to have to pay like.
Which honestly, that's not that bad. You know, like considering how much money everybody should be sinking into being prepared and wanting to not die. $10 to rep. I mean, fuck it, dude. Like that's nothing. You know?
Yeah, I mean, not dying is definitely a good idea. See, we all like. I probably put 40 grand into. Well, let me say it differently. So I play this game, right? And in this game, Call of Duty, you can like earn money, right, and buy guns. And in Call of Duty, I spent like 40,000 points on guns and ammunition and all that stuff before I even had any medical, before I even had any like armor, before I even had like the level 4 plates and all that stuff. Like our priorities are jacked. Like, so yeah, so I've finally seen the light, and honestly, it was a viewer to put me on that helped me with the medical. Like I have another bleeder pack, like with basic like shit, but it's not an IFAC.
Rest in peace, Barry. For real. From
Oh,
fucking
hell yeah,
IP 8888, man. As soon as we lost Barry, it started falling off. But yeah,
very
dude, I bought a bunch of hyphen chest seals, iodine swabs, fucking gauze. Got my surgery kit. I got fucking like 153-piece like bleed control set up, and the soft T wide tourniquets. Fucking splints. Splints are also crucial. They get left out of uh every fucking IFAC video, or like super operator like medical setup. It's like, bro, if you got a guy on your team that sprains his fucking ankle, he is just as effectively out of the fight if you don't have a brace or or a splint or some way to
yeah.
stabilize that joint. It's like, and that's gonna happen. Like if you're running fucking 7-man team direct action raid, like we're in Ranger Bat, like let's kick in some fucking doors. What's
By the
up?
way, real quick,
Oh, it's a med bag.
this med pack has 2 splints in the back here, like quick grab, just rip them joints out. The shears, so this isn't mine. This is going to Kentucky Ballistics. The shears pop right out, like it, like this is like this is a we fac. This ain't an IFAC. This is a us fac. It's got like probably 10 packs of like the not combat gauze, but like Israeli bandages. It's got 4 chest seals, 4 like double packs of chest seals. It's got 3 tourniquets. Like this is like the gangster pack. Um,
Oh yeah.
that's going to Kentucky Ballistics, which we actually had to contact. So we did some research, and we literally tracked down his lawyer. I contacted his lawyer over the telephone and told him like what the deal was, and I still haven't heard back from them, man. So like it sucks. So like anyone that knows Kentucky Ballistics, if you're watching, like I'm not gonna send like this shit and this other whole pack that we got to a fucking PO box, right? Like we want to send it directly to them. So we want to do something kind for a brother that got injured. That's it. Nobody does kind shit for people anymore. So that's what we're all about. You guys know that. Live a kind life. So, to be honest, I only enjoy 2 to 3 gun channels now. The rest are just shills. You just got to know what you're watching, right? You got to take everything, for a grain of salt. Fuck with the smaller channels. I did contact Brandon Herrera like 10 times, and you know what? So, John Crumb, if you could help, that would be so helpful. Like I've literally contacted Brandon Herrera, James Reeves, fucking like everyone. So I actually hit up Brandon Herrera several times and didn't hear back, right? And so I contacted James Reeves, like, hey, bro, could you connect me? And he was like, well, I've only met Kentucky Ballistics one time, but hit up your boy Brandon. And I was like, I did, like several times. Y'all need to hear what this fool said. It was so funny, dude. I was dying laughing. Hold up. Okay, so he said he is really, really, and I cannot effing emphasize enough, really bad at returning texts and DMs from anyone. Motherfucker was driving around with my wallet in his car for 2 weeks, and I had to reach out to his fucking manager to get him to get it for me. And I've known that bitch for 5 years. That's what James Reeves said about Brandon Herrera. Oh man, it was so great. Oh,
Good,
God,
dude.
love it. Anyway, yeah, Barry's cut shells video. That was dope. That introduced me to tinkering with 12 gauge. Like you would never guess that this 12 gauge right here was birdshot, RIP birdshot. actually sent the birdshot there to Goy so he can melt down for his pellets and stuff. And I've replaced it with number 4 size shot with yeah, it's a nice load in there. So yeah, I like
That's what she said.
yeah, it's a nice load. Yeah, I know. Brandon doesn't return texts at all unless you have a show scheduled. Then he returns text message.
Bro, he's working on the AK-50. Everybody's got to leave him alone.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Everybody got to stop bothering him. He has no time
At
other
this
than
point,
AK-50 development.
at this point, I don't think he's working on the AK-50. I think he's got a team of people working on the AK-50. You know, he's done his part. He's I mean, I'm, not going to shit on the guy, like, whatever. Like, I get it. Everyone is a shill. Everyone, sucks cock for money. I know. But it's my wallet and I need it now. Working on the dream meme. Yeah. I'm sorry. I totally took you off your history rant, brother. My bad.
No, you're good. It's an organic conversation is good. I love fucking talking about guns too. I mean, it's we can talk about anything, bro.
Fuck
Anything.
yeah. All right. So,
we were sitting there having a coffee and like trying not to leave. You're
yeah, I
like,
know.
bro, I gotta go.
Yeah, surrounded by people with purple hair and like, oh man, that was funny. But like,
that was such a wildebeest of a person, bro. Like they were
oh
big, but not like useful big. They're just like tall and like fucking sack of melted ice cream looking fucking
yeah.
creature, bro. Oh fuck.
Almost like one of those fat suits where like it looks like you could just like remove it, but like once you start to get that amount of like fat at the top of your back, I mean it's pretty much over for you. Like you've selected diabetes. You've chosen to have diabetes.
Yeah, like there's two variants of the lobster rolls, right? You've got fat jacked and fat back, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like there are dudes out there. Well, yeah, of course Starbucks is toxic, but it's like
We
we're
made the
not.
decision to meet there. It's
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
zooted on coffee.
It was a public place where it wasn't like too clandestine. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't. Like we could have had the same conversation in a back alley, bro. But it's like I don't
They
I
don't
don't want to.
they
I
don't
don't want
serve Pike Place there, and caramel ribbon frappuccinos.
facts.
Yo, did you
Facts.
see that video with that fucking locust crawling up my leg?
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah, your Uber PSA. Yeah,
Oh my god, dude! Tell me, like, what happened? Like, why? Like, that there's some strings being pulled when they're like, "Yo, Uber, you are going to do this for free.
for free.
You're gonna
Yeah.
like, okay, and you're still gonna pay all your people. We don't want to lose one driver over this." Like,
Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. And it's also like, I mean, things were kind of fishy when it was like every single corporate like physical store had like uh had like 6 foot and like mask required signs like immediately within the pandemic, like right off of the jump. Everybody, it's like, and it's all stylized with like their corporate font, and their like 7-Eleven has 7-Eleven themed fucking or 7-Eleven font or 7-Eleven stylistic approach to their like little mask uh uh like icons, or like for male and females wearing like masks, and it's like required
yeah,
for entry. And that was like right off of the fucking bat, like the and then the online presence of like this is disputed, this is like being fact checked, this is everything going against the narrative has been debunked. And the immediate curation of all the information that could threaten the narrative is so fast. They were so fast with it, and it's like you make a post that has anything to do with COVID, and then you get the little CDC message, the little World Health
Oh yeah,
Organization
it's
message.
great. I'm surprised actually that like I use the words vaccine, vaccinated, and vaccination center in that last video, and I didn't get the little alert under mine. I just think I'm too small. Like we have too small of a channel for them to be like, looking for shit like that, or they thought I was actually serious and telling people to go get vaccinated.
Probably, yeah. I mean, like a lot of it is definitely like automated in the sense that unless you probably string together like some serious boolean, like something that is definitely detectable as like contrary to the narrative, contrarian or contrary to the narrative, then yeah, you probably won't get booted. But something that's like clearly text, like a Facebook post or something, that immediately gets the shit. Or like your headline, your video title wasn't like particularly threatening to them, so it's like
Yeah,
and as you said, you're small, you're very well connected with small, and your viewer base isn't like this huge pool of people that are hearing something from you and then going out and having conversations with people about it. So it's like which in
yeah,
its own way is healthy, like as CRS explained, the smaller audience channels, you have definitely more organic interaction with your viewer base.
for sure.
So it's like you're a credible threat, so to speak, but you're also not like fucking donut operator or something who's got like
Yeah, yeah.
a huge following of people with on both sides of the aisle that
Could
just
you
want to see shit like
imagine
that video.
if he came out and just started like dropping truth bombs, like the amount of reach, that's just crazy to me. Like I don't know why, like no matter what, no matter how big or small, like I'm going to continue getting the same message out. Now I know that means the demise of this channel. Like I know it, and I don't know it in what like level. I don't know if we get to 2,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, and get canned. I don't know, but I know that this will be short lived. So get the message out as far and wide as like we possibly can, and then go from there. I think honestly the best course of action right now is to get an email list going for like something like a newsletter, and have it as like a backup communication option if we get tanked. And I think we will eventually get tanked. Um, so John Kimball is looking for someone with a 3D printer to print him a jig for a sent me. So if anybody in chat has a printer, he has the files on hand and he's willing to pay you. So I will likely have a printer soon. I'm going to pick up the yeah, Johnny B stays sort of neutral but does have good info. Yeah, but there's sometimes it's not about what a content creator does do. Sometimes it's what they don't do, you know. Um, but just to add really quickly, John Crump is giving me his one of his broken Creality Ender 3 printers, and I just got to fix it and replace a couple parts. The Al Gore rhythm. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I may be able to help you in a little bit.
Babe, can I see your lychee, please?
No.
No.
What's going on?
My fucking vape is like low, and I was like, babe, let me see your vape. She's like, nah, son. Like you're on stream. I dislike this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm taking Taking your guy.
Fuck
Darklight
yeah,
Dugan,
bro.
start a
Yeah.
second makeup tutorial channel, get it monetized, then flip it. Oh,
Dude, I mean, that's kind of like the idea that we had with sport that we shouldn't talk about but hint at for the near future, like
yeah,
that's that's pretty based and viable,
dude.
like
When y'all hear what we're gonna do to throw the middle fingers to the extremists, oh man, it's beautiful. It is, and I mean, like they want it. They want it, right? We're not doing anything that they don't want. But the people that are slowly destroying our country actively now, I'm not talking about the people over the last, hundreds of years that have been destroying our country. I'm talking about like the people that are specifically attacking our country, our schools, our system, our society now. We're going to give them exactly what they want. And that's it. And we can stop right there.
yeah. It sounded the way you phrase it like that, it's almost like that could be taken many ways. It's like, well, they call us Nazis, so let's be Nazis.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
man.
on Dark's Discord. ASMR sleep sounds, everyone record the rain. We will get millions of views. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Um, so John Kimball is looking for a printer. It looks like Chris Carter can help him. I'm looking for a Gen 4 trigger housing for a Glock. Just the little shitty piece of plastic that goes in there. Little $14 piece of plastic. So if anyone has one of those laying around, let me know. I'll send an escort to your house for free. You got to cover the tip though.
Just the tip.
She'll cover the tip.
Mm. Yeah. Make
Yeah.
sure to cover your tip too. I mean, you
Yes.
don't know. COVID is the least of your worries when it comes to that kind of interaction.
Yeah. Definitely cover all tips. Um,
No
but
balloon, no
we
party.
just got past the 2 hour mark. What what are some of the things you want to hit before we call it a stream?
Come on, man. Let's take 45 minutes to call the stream, bro.
It can't take that long. So I'll tell you why. I used to stream till like 1, 2, sometimes even 3 o'clock in the morning, and I realized that like my mind, body, and my life were actually falling apart. Like I realized that when I was sleeping for 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours a night, um, for months. This was continuing for months and months and months. Um, I would wake up to like so my daughter wakes up at 6:30. She wakes me up, and I would notice like when I was like getting her like food and stuff, and like setting like the TV up for her and whatnot. Like I was like falling asleep, like nodding out, standing up, getting her like a muffin and turning the TV on, and I'm like, "What do you want to watch?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Okay,
Fuck, dude.
I'm not like fully. I'm not being able to be fully functional for her, and that's not fair." So, you know, what's up, Techno? I posted a crazy Russian music video on your last video. Lots of AKs.
Dope.
That's what's up.
Dope. Yeah, COVID is AIDS 2020, bro. Like, we'll see what Joe Morris said. COVID is AIDS 2020, and it's like it's very possible that that say right you have the initial viral strains that are what we know as COVID, SARS COVID, and then you have fucking um you have these new vaccines, right? You have the potential for the virus to continue to mutate, and then you have like a feedback loop of mutation. We don't know what's going to happen with the spike proteins. The end game is that we don't know what we don't know, and when we finally know it, it's too late, as evidenced by the insane response from the CDC and the WHO. Like now we've did you see the New Hampshire audit, Dark?
Mm.
They found that and it's like mainstream, like they're like openly talking about it, that 28% of the Republican vote was counted from the machines, and they like openly admit to it. Like now we've got the Fauci flip flop about how well, we're not convinced, not entirely convinced that COVID wasn't developed in a lab. You know, oh shit, how many times can I say COVID before the stream gets yanked? Fucking
I think we're already past that point.
yeah.
Let's just call it the karate cold.
Yeah, the karate called the coof.
The
But
coup.
they've continued to flip flop, and then you had Tedros Adhanom telling Trump uh that uh that China had the coof contained, that everything is good. COVID isn't real. Something is, but not what they're saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
be
I mean,
cautious with those three words right there.
yeah. Oh fuck! I shouldn't have read that. John got me. John
No,
fucking got me.
it's like that name that you're not supposed to say. Was that
Oh,
you that I was talking to about that? Maybe it was
is
somebody else.
is it a RAMELLA
Yeah, 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 yeah,
with the acronym in front of it?
yeah. With the Charlie Indigo Alpha.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. We're not supposed to say that. And then I mean, there's a ton of stuff we're not supposed to say, but it's like, how often does this shit actually get curated? Like
yeah. It's
you
like
would
how ironic is that the first three letters of his last name are CIA? Like, is that can
yeah.
somebody tell me like? Because it seems like they just love to like when they're doing crazy shit like this, they just love to like rub shit in our face, you
They
know?
absolutely do. It's all about hubris. And
Yeah,
it's like one of the
we're gonna
greatest.
do it right in front of them.
Yeah, it is sin. And John Rice with the Eric CIA. Fuck,
Ram,
dude. Yo,
hello.
did you see Isaac Cappy in his
No,
manifesto?
no,
He's Seth Green's friend. Apparently, he's like a Hollywood guy, and he did this video saying, like, calling out a bunch of dudes in Hollywood, talking about like satanic pedophile rituals, and then
really?
he committed suicide jumping off a bridge, like immediately. Committed suicide
Yeah,
jumping off a bridge, like
he was
immediately afterwards.
suicided.
And he had like a friend upload the video for him, like his manifesto, talking about like all these dudes, the owl Seth Green killed him. Yeah, fuck, dude. I don't know.
Dude, I
Committed
mean, look at
suicide.
like Johnny Depp is like was wanted for murder for at the beginning of his career. Well, he was questioned for murder. There are a lot of stars out there that you know. I don't know. I'll just say, yeah, that.
Well, it all ties into the adrenochrome fountain of youth conspiracy. I say conspiracy rather lightly because it's like we're conspiring right now. When you really think about it. But
Yeah,
fucking the idea is that you take children and then you brutally traumatize them and split their personalities, and then fucking like think of, like, when you juice an orange, and you yield. Dude committed suicide, totally did not worship Moloch the owl. Yeah, so like there's Moloch the devourer of children, and they harvest the precursors from children, and then manufacture like fountain of youth drugs, and like adrenochrome is like the what we call it, that it's oxidized adrenaline. And there was like a a big happening where like when all the superstars, all the A-list celebrities were like being in their like stuck in their house during the initial like COVID phase.
Hmm.
There was this I say rumor, for lack of a better word, that the adrenochrome crop, so to speak, had been tainted, and so like it seemed like all these stars were like losing their youthful appearance and like suffering from adrenochrome withdrawal. And then there's like the jump didn't kill him, the truck that hit him did. Yeah, so Isaac Cappy jumped off of a bridge to get hit by a fucking truck. Um, and so he's like a whistleblower for this whole shit. He calls out Tom Hanks, and then
Hmm.
immediately after, Tom Hanks flees to Greece or whatever. Um, and yeah, it's one big convoluted shit show.
That's
And
crazy.
in his second video, it's like rather obvious. I don't mind me just here for the Prison Wallet EDC updates. Yo, fucking Prison Wallet, like fucking Steyr Og and like
Oh yeah.
fucking Elkan Spectre, bro. Like easy money,
Most
dude.
bullpups are great for PWEDC.
Yeah, Bullpup PW EDC for sure. You can
An
fit a couple extra
extra
mags in
37 mil. Sure, why not? You know,
All you ever wanted, the icing on the cake for you was the 37 mil and the Beretta, right?
that's it, man. That's all I wanted. And if you take, if you order night sights, you get these little orange, like spongy things in there. Um, it's a great anti-clown round. You know,
Oh,
just
Space
kidding.
Texan said, I love this guy. Thank you, Space Texan. As a fellow Texan. Does Shred have a YouTube? Yeah, I have a YouTube, but it's like only my music, bro. If you want to see my face, go to my YouTube. Like this mask is just for base patriotism. Like my face is all over the internet. It's
Yeah,
I'm
honestly, I think we should do another show. I do think we should do another show in person. There's the whole stranger danger thing, but
we should do another show where I don't show up an hour and 30 minutes into your stream.
that would
That's
be cool
probably
too. That'd be a cool part.
like
Uh,
I just got off of work, dude. Like I was like blazing trails, getting out of work, and then stepping in cat shit, getting in the shower, and then fucking trying to figure out StreamYard for like 5 minutes, and then good to
it's
go.
all good, brother. Um, yeah, Kimball, I got your thing. So as soon as I get the email from him, I'll connect you guys. Let me see if. So Chris Carter, go ahead and shoot me an email, thedarkestmavis@gmail.com, and I'll connect you guys. How are you going to have babies with a condom on?
Yeah, fuck wearing a condom, bro. Fuck condoms. Just fuck
Yeah,
condoms. Honestly, I know I said no balloon, no party, wear a condom, cover up the tip. That's only for clandestine free hookers in exchange for 3D printers. That's really the only time you wear a condom, because like that's a that's a covert bitch right there. I mean, she's probably cool, because like Dark sending her out to you, but like definitely don't wrap it up for like the good times.
yeah,
How are you gonna have babies without a condom, bro? Fuck condoms. What are we in high school? Jesus, what
yeah.
the fuck
No,
is a
geez.
condom?
What's the point of having sex?
Yeah, for real. You just gotta, yeah, and it's like it's no fun having the genital constriction. Like, oh my god, dude,
Oh, dude,
condoms
it's
are
the
just
worst.
tight. They're either too tight or it's like Magnum quadruple XL, like fucking like a trash bag. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying? Like
I
there's no
I
in
can
between.
only rock like regular magnums because and honestly I don't even use fucking condoms anymore, right? But I'm just
Yeah,
saying like the regular condoms will make my dick turn purple, and I mean I feel like that shit should have like fall off my dick, not the condom. And but like the yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut the stream. Sorry, because I have to keep a promise to myself that I'll be able to get sleep and stuff, so I don't think there's bugs crawling all over me. And thank you for sharing that Magnums fit you as well. I stopped there because I was like, what value is my penis size gonna give to the community? But everyone,
Are
please
you
take a
are you
second.
streaming? Are you streaming tomorrow?
I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow. I am streaming on Thursday. I got Freedom Inc. coming on the show. That's gonna be dope. If you want to do one tomorrow, I'm down to do that.
Bro, because I'm off tomorrow and I don't work until like the middle of the day on Thursday. So it would be, even if you want to just do like a quick one, like fucking quick being relative, right? Because we could like only do an hour and wouldn't have to like drag it out to where it's like the middle of the night. And
But we
I could
are
be
gonna
like,
do it in full kit in McDonald's, right?
oh, dude, that I posted the picture in the Discord, the flight suit kit,
Oh, hell
bro.
yeah.
Fucking AR, and then is this shit
Nice.
the fucking the AR 40 round mags tucked, fucking 3A soft armor, ceramic plates, medical, same gear, fucking walkers, fucking good to go, bro.
Dude, that's awesome. That's literally like my same setup. Level 4 plates, level 3A soft armor behind it, level 3A like double layered cummerbund protection, you know. Um, Hell yeah, and I appreciate y'all. No, so do this. So I want all you guys to post a quick comment in chat of what you want Shred and I to talk about, which you can also call him Master Shredder, which, that's or Super Shredder, depending on which Ninja Turtles is your favorite. But Super Shredder or Master Shredder, post the topics that you want Shred and I to talk about, and we'll make sure we hit them. If your comment comes after the live chat is donezo, then do me a favor and post a comment. Matter of fact, I'm going to challenge all of you guys. So we got 26 people left in here because the other 20 people wanted to leave, pussies. Here's what I would say, Super Shredder. Here's what I'd say. Whoever can post the funniest one-word comment. Nice. Damn, that emerald green is beautiful.
Hell yeah, dude. I got this guy. I got so many fucking instruments, bro. Like if I had gotten into guns before instruments, I'd have like a totally different skill set. I'd be like if I spent as much time shooting as a child as I did playing guitar, I would be like a three gun champion. Like
Damn.
I toured the country. I've played at colleges. I was supposed to go to the Peabody Conservatory or with Johns Hopkins or Juilliard, and fucking if you want to hear me play guitar, I got my fucking
Dude,
I got my
I would
YouTube
love
channel.
that. All right, so they must have talked about the BATFE, um, Biden, a dildo missile.
You can buy you would be Lucas Botkins. Yeah, I would bro, yeah, we could you can get speaking of dildo missiles off of Sportsman's Guide, you can get a used gently used missile container that's like 8 feet long, and you just pull out the foam or cut your own foam, and you have the ultimate Pelican case.
Hold on. Say it again.
You can buy a Milsurp missile container off of Sportsman's Guide for
Yeah.
$500. It is 8 feet long. The shipping and handling to get it to your door, because it's 154 pounds, is almost as you're paying about like $900 altogether. But you pull the foam out, or cut your own foam, or cut out the foam that comes with
Yeah.
it, and you have the biggest Pelican case for less
Yeah.
than a Pelican case. of that
Damn,
song.
bro. That's what's up. That's a nice airsoft gun. What airsoft gun? Oh, Biden. That's great. Girth. That's the winner. 9-incher. All right. This is taking a left. Dr. Lee.
Yeah, this went straight to dicks, bro.
Yeah, it always goes straight to dicks. I don't know if you guys heard about. So apparently, CRS was told that he should really connect with Coke Man to do a collab, right? I don't know if you've ever heard of Coke Man, but the guy's like, a very unique individual. Okay, and like he calls all of his viewers fucking faggots, and you know. Like stuff like that. Like, the guys, I mean, he's got some funny stuff, but like he's, like us, he's nuts. And CRS went onto his Discord and was like, "Hey y'all, it's me, CRS Firearms. I was told to link up with Coke Man to do a collab," and the entire community started sending him like their actual like pictures of their actual
No
balls.
fucking way.
Yeah, like bat wings, balls, and like pictures of like people like um fornicating with certain insignias that look like twisted crosses, like swastikas, and like anal sex with like.
Bro, have you seen
It's crazy.
Mr. Hands?
No, no.
Okay, so Mr. Hands is a video of a horse fucking a Boeing engineer to death. All right, like this dude, this dude
What?
is is like a $250,000 annual salaried fucking like defense engineer with a major contract, and he's getting fucked to death by a horse on camera voluntarily. Like he went
What?
out to somebody's farm to get fucked by a horse, and then this horse just rams the whole thing in, and he fucking dies from internal bleeding, bro. Like I wish I was making this shit up. I saw that when I was like fucking 15, bro. Like that shit fucked me up. It's called Two Guys One Horse. Yeah, well, yeah. It's but Mr. Hands is also the uh uh Mr. Hands is the name of the horse. I'm pretty sure.
What? Dude, I someone say fornicators. Dude, I don't even know what to say about that. I will not. Space Texan said I just laughed way too hard.
dude's like an aerospace PhD, and he's like,
Wow.
yo, he's like, yeah, I fucking, I, he's a bottom. He's a gay bottom with like large insertion. That's happened like 15 years ago. Yeah, dude, yeah, Mr. Hands is the horse's name. Yeah, you fuckers all know about this shit. Fucking shred, dude. I know exactly what you're talking
Am I
about.
the only one that didn't know about this?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez,
Dark's like, what the fuck?
I can't even go to the best gore anymore to find this shit. Like,
Bro, it's it's fucking this shit was in like 240p or whatever, like it's not like you can't really see anything. It's not like today see the mason jar and the ass guy. That was different. That was brutal. That was fucking. Have you seen that, Dark?
no,
Guy
no.
puts a mason jar in his ass and like
I mean,
flips
I've
his
seen
ass around.
like the three psychopaths in one ice pick or whatever it was.
That's the one where they
Um,
like they're fucking killing that dude in the woods, like those
yeah, yeah,
teenagers. Yeah, that was fucked up. That made me want to like destroy evil.
yeah, dude.
That was
Same
like
thing, man.
I
And
want
they're
to
they're
fuck
like
Brian
having
Cranston.
fun with it, poking the screwdriver through his eye socket, and they're like, "I can feel his brain."
Yeah.
It was so evil, man, so evil, and that's how the children are becoming detached with reality. Like that. That's like, who do they want our children to be? They oh, this is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Dude, I feel like we would have a great
Oh,
like
that
three
was a
way
classic. Sorry.
Faces of Death.
Pieces of
Yeah,
Death. That was
for
straight
real.
classic.
We'd have a great stream with Sigma, a great three-way stream with Sigma.
Actually, he asked to get on recently, so I'm down to bring. I'll see if he can come on tomorrow. You want to see if we can all come on together?
That would be dope because I remember I talked with him in your Discord. I brought up Iraq being like the perfect facilitation ground for operations to acquire biometric data and suppress guerrilla forces, and it was essentially like a training ground for like U.S. personnel being able to use biometrics acquisition and analysis equipment, and then they're essentially going to do that here. That was like the whole purpose of the GWAT, aside from all the other ancillary objectives, were like securing poppy fields and flooding populous
Yeah.
areas with heroin and stuff, and oil investment protection and all that
Which
shit.
I'm pretty sure Purdue had a hand in, just because of the way they went about like flooding the world with OxyContin, like
Yep,
not oxycodone, like OxyContin hydrochloride, and then literally cutting it off with tamper resistant pills, and then pushing all those people to heroin. Like they had to have had some type of money ownership, investment involved in the poppy, in the heroin trade.
absolutely. And I posted it in the general in the Discord. I think some article about how like there's like 3 million Iraqi biometric identities being held on a domestic server in the U.S. And then there
What?
was yeah, it was an article from like 2011. Like they've been doing this the entire fucking time, acquiring biometric data of places where we have uh, like Yemen, Oman, Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, everywhere we've been, we've blown up water towers, made it so that a local populace is dependent on American aid. And then we
Yeah,
go in and we give soccer balls to the kids and we give, water, we pass out water and we're like, hey, just look into the device and then acquire their eye data, put your fingerprint on the
yeah,
scanner and then acquire, we have biometrics analysis teams and it's so easy. It's so fucking easy. You send in berets and rangers and seals, do clandestine operations where nobody knows why we do them or who did it.
yeah.
And then America comes in to save the day. Here's soccer balls and water. Here's food. Here's medical supplies. And then just get the jab. Just let
Get the
us flood your
jab.
blood.
You got to get the jab.
Just get the jab.
I'll tell you what. You mind if I share just like vaguely? Actually, if you're comfortable mentioning it, well, 1 second. You guys in chat, the people that are here, 25 people still here. If you guys want us to come on, me, Shred Wizard, and Sigma tomorrow around 9:30 to do a stream, just say like 1 through 10, yes or no, or like whatever. If we get enough votes, we'll do it. But the world is getting so dependent on the jab. It's becoming like, you know, everyone's wearing like a t-shirt of which one they got. They're all going crazy on, they without doing any research or understanding it or even talking to their doctor or understanding the risks or looking at, most importantly, actually what's going on in other countries, right? Because but anyway, it has become total like programming of people to beg for this, to beg for it. And you shared with me something that you are unable to do because you're refusing to get the jab.
Oh yeah. I'll share that. I'll share that. So chat, folks, my fellow Chemlight battalion members. Uh, so a family member, a very close family member of mine died, and they were essentially killed via medical malpractice, and they went under the knife to have a blood clot removed, and another series of arterial or venous vessels were severed, right? Like a completely unrelated portion of the body that delivers blood was severed, and they died. They died in the OR, and in order to attend the funeral, my lefty family members insist that I'm vaccinated, insist that I get the jab in order to attend the funeral of someone who I grew up with, essentially. And it's
And they're
like,
saying you can't go
yeah,
unless,
yeah,
yeah,
like even now they're like they've said that I could like stay somewhere else and make like other like uh make other arrangements to make it up to the funeral, but like I would have to like my boss would be pissed if I was like, hey, I got to hey, last minute call out, like my family member died, like I'm gonna go and attend the funeral now, even though it's like one of the highest business traffic days. Like a no notice call out would be a not based, you know, from him. And
yeah,
my boss understands that I'm pissed about it. My boss doesn't even want me to get the jab. He doesn't give a fuck. My boss is like a based, like pro Trump fucking nut job, you know, and he's like turned the TV off, and he's like he's done with like external programming. And uh he's like like I get pressure at work to get the jab. I get pressure from my family to get the jab. And the pressure at work is just from like other people, not even
yeah,
like the administration that I work with or anything. And it's really fucking irritating. Like it's so fucking bad, dude. It's insane. When the
yeah,
long term effects of these vaccines come to the surface, we're gonna see some horrible shit go down. Absolutely. Most likely, the spike protein shedding, uh maybe it's immunodeficiency analog. We don't know. And you don't like with the thing with immunodeficiency is that you know, it just makes you more susceptible to actual scary viruses. The common cold can fucking like annihilate you because you don't have an immune system anymore.
or if they
And
plan on dropping the new remix to the Karate
yeah,
Cold, what
exactly.
would that do to people with compromised immune systems?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit is fucked.
yeah, I've got. I had a conversation with my parents, and they were like, "Well, you know, are you gonna get it?" And I was like, "No." So like professionally, like when I'm in a professional situation, and someone's like, "Oh, I'm not wearing a mask. Are you vaccinated?" I just say I'm not fully vaccinated yet, right? Because I know I'm not going to go around like in the professional settings that I'm typically in. I'm usually going to be around people that are not of the same beliefs that I am, right? And most normies just they're so usually I just say no, I'm not fully vaccinated yet. That way, it implies that I may be in the
Yeah, you got
process
your
of
first
doing it.
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
haven't gotten
and
the follow up.
they don't fucking know. Like it's So I'll straight up wear a mask. I don't care. I have no problem wearing a mask. I'm the weird guy that's like, you know what? I'll wear a mask all day. You know why? Because the more I can walk around like this and rocking a hat and hiding my identity, I'm down with that, brother. Because you know what? If
Yeah.
I walk into a store and I got my Bonnie and Clyde mask on, I ain't paying for shit. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm joking. I don't do anything illegal. Um,
Yeah, DS. We should just tell people that we're like fucking max vaxxed.
yeah,
Fucking
we
max
are.
vax. Joe with the bass. Prions are indeed scary shit. Prions are an
Here.
undefeatable, indomitable microbe, my guy. I mean, it's like we'll probably we probably there's probably a whole wave of just beef prions that we're about to be exposed to. We're probably going to get like what if the spike protein shedding leads to immunodeficiency incapability or capability, and then we get like a nice little mad cow bout where there's like such a corn and feed shortage that
Yeah.
you've got some ground up cow in every bite, and then the cow eats the bite, and then you eat the cow, and you paid $43 a pound for that cow meat that you've got, and you're fucking eating that shit like
Well,
fuck
we're
it.
already headed in that direction with, right now corn being up 44% year over year. 6 months ago, it was up like 20%. 6 to 12 months ago, it was up like 10 to 12%. And right now, beef and chicken is up 10 to 12%. So we're likely going to see 6 to 12 months from now, because it's just like the leading indicators of the lagging indicators, like we're going to see a 44% increase in meat, in chicken and beef, because that's what we're feeding, you know, our livestock. So I know we're headed to a bad place, man, and I just want y'all to be as safe as you possibly can be, and as dangerous as you possibly can be. And like I always say, like, please, like, be purposeful in leading a kind life of compassion, care, contribution, care about other people, give to others, contribute to others, be selfless, deflate your ego and your pride and give to others. But at the same time, remember that one of your biggest responsibilities is to be as dangerous as you fucking possibly can be, period. Like, I'm talking about like burn notice dangerous, like 2.5 minutes in a bathroom and you've got an IED dangerous, like, shit like that.
Wait, Go Brag says there isn't a single class of microbe that is resistant to iodine. And it's like, yeah, I know that you can take oral iodine and make a black walnut extract, but I don't know if prions are able to be eliminated with it. And it's like, that would be sweet if you could eliminate Creutzfeldt Jacob with with oral iodine, but I'm not sure. And it's like neurodegenerative disease acquired by eating something that you're dependent on is really an easy way to just fuck us. That's like a really easy end game. It'd be super easy to incept electronic ID that way as well. Like, have you seen ID 2020, Dark?
Mm-hmm.
It's a society that's very similar to yeah, they're not microbes. They're not microbes. They're fucking proteins. Yeah, you're right. You're right, DS. You're right. I misspoke. I don't. I shouldn't have said microbe because I was disingenuous. Um, fucking what's it called? ID 2020 is another society of societies where it's like former Microsoft guys. It's like all these fucking IT and organizer guys that are pushing like mass unified identification electronically, like very similar to the fuck. I'm tired too, dude. Like, I totally feel you when it's
Yeah, I'm fucking
trying to.
wiped out.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
No, you're
Uh,
good, man. I'm gonna call it just because I'm fucking dead right now. But
Hell yeah. I
dude,
feel
I
you.
really appreciate you coming on, man. I do. And Shred and I had the opportunity to meet in person a couple times, and he's a cool, down ass dude, or the most like slick federal agent I have ever met. But
Yeah,
I'm
bro. That fucking dullest discovery training, bro. Like, I can incept myself in any social circle, my
for real.
guy.
All right, dude, man. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for all y'all in chat. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay dangerous, and don't fall for the bullshit, man. Dark crash now. Ooga
Ooga booga.
booga. Just remember, man. All this shit that we're seeing, man. It's programming. It's a joke. It's unreal. It's unrealistic. It's like the whole shit with Uber, man. There's always a reason. What is the reason? And typically it can be found out by who is profiting from it, or who is forcing another company to forego profit for something.
Follow the money.
And
Yeah,
if a huge for-profit company is agreeing to not take profit, they're literally going to be, like I'm saying, like they're going to lose millions of dollars over this. What's the purpose? What check did they get, or what threat did they get, or what blackmail did they get, or those are the questions that I start asking. So I see your toes. You're using an ammo can as an ottoman. Just playing. All right, word, dude. Thank you for coming on. Love you, brother. And let's do it tomorrow. We got a shitload of people that all said that we need to do tomorrow. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. All right, y'all. Take it easy. And when I say be dangerous, I mean be fucking dangerous. Okay? Don't matter what list you're on. It don't matter what list you're on. Get on a list. Get on every list. Get on every list that you can. You know what? It's like trophy of every list that you're on. Hell yeah, brother.
Gotta have that bug out can
Hell
with
yeah.
all the medical and ammo and fucking cash and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I say no profit, but they're obviously they're gonna be profiting. They're gonna have a huge tax write-off from it. They're gonna I get it, but somebody probably said, okay, you're gonna lose $10 million. Here's a check for $20 million to make sure that people get vaccinated. Go give free rides. Like something happened that we don't know of, or somebody's being threatened, or somebody's being blackmailed, or whatever. That's how these dirty games are, man. They're dirty. All right. I'm out. Love y'all. Appreciate you coming on, brother. Thank you.
Dude, I had a blast. Thank you, man. It's been fucking awesome.
It's fun, man. It's fun. You should do it more often.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, man.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Take it easy, man. I appreciate y'all. Shred. Peace. You may find me in voice chat for like the next half an hour if y'all want to get down. But
Based.
love y'all. Take it easy. Peace, brother.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Love y'all.